What's up, fam? This is FsD Beta 8.1, 2020.48.35.6. They rolled it back from 10.1 to 8.1. So again, this is don't really get what that did, so I'll send that in. But they rolled it back. Elon commented that he essentially rolled it back and that the naming was starting at 8.1 instead of 10.1. So this is the latest and greatest, but we're doing a drive. It's going to handle streets along to the highway. And with COVID, right, there's not really any such thing as there's really not anything such as traffic anymore. So I'm hoping we'll get some traffic, but again, this FsD Beta on the highway is technically, it is better and more sophisticated than the Navigate on autopilot. Like, there's things that are true of it. For example, like, let's see, like phantom braking, that's essentially gone now. Okay, so we're gonna make a left here. Okay, there's cars even in the other side of the road, and it's still. Okay, so it wanted to go back over there, so I'm gonna send that in. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think there's been a couple times where I'll be making a left, and for some reason, it'll be in the far lane with one lane next to it, and it'll want to go into the other person's lane. So it's but typically it does it safely. But there, I hadn't looked over my shoulder, so that's why I did a disengagement right there. Okay, so we're coming up to stoplight. We hit the green on that. So let's see. All right, so we're slowing down with the car in front of us. So we may move over. Never mind. It changed its mind. I haven't really had to deal with kind of congestion, and this is really, again, not much congestion, but in COVID days, this is something, right? Yeah, so it's been, I think, over a week now since we've had the last update. So we'll see, what we get and when it comes. But FsD Beta 8.1, it's been and even 8.0, I guess, have been the best ones that I've seen so far. So. Two-lane road. Okay, it's gonna switch. Okay, there's a car currently in my blind spot, so it's gonna let it go by, and we're gonna switch over whenever we can. So this is needs to switch over. So hopefully it can do it. It needs to do it now. Okay. Sometimes I do feel like, you know, sometimes I do feel like it does not switch over aggressively enough. All right, so hopefully it does not, should not, okay, it should go back. Okay, so we just switched over to the nighttime. So it was kind of getting a little bit confused over there, which is, okay, so what is going on here? So it needs to switch lanes, right? So we'll see, and this car is actually, it's waiting for us. So, okay, well, this is not going. So this is the problem, right? It needs to get over. And it's not. A car was waiting for me, so we'll see. Okay, finally it navigates over, and then it's now getting onto the on-ramp. Send that in just because it needs to get better at that. Yeah, so two big things, you know, two big call outs that need to happen. It's gonna be, okay, hopefully we'll slow up here. Two big call outs are, it needs to turn lanes a little bit more aggressively. Okay, and it hit the green. So it went over to the carpool lane. My car does have carpool, so that was all good. See what happens here. Again, this is kind of the first time I've had it deal with FsD Beta with much congestion, right? Because FsD Beta came out in October, which technically, you know, COVID had happened, and so it really didn't have much there was just no traffic, right? So, and then I think here, let me see, did I have the HOV? I have it on. So this is one of those things where I need to go 1.5 miles, and okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and wait for this. I'm literally gonna disengage because it's just sitting here. So, and I don't want to sit in traffic for 20 minutes. So unless things kind of start to speed up, I'll disengage. But I did hit the blinker to hopefully just get it over. And then definitely don't move over yet. So hopefully it doesn't move over. Cancel. So this is kind of, I think, a decent amount of involvement. Again, I don't want to be stuck on that side. So, and typically, guys and gals, it really doesn't matter. Typically, like, I won't want to go faster unless I'm literally like, I won't typically want to go faster. The reason why I want to go faster right now is because I know that there's lanes that I can access that I don't have to jump into right now. So I'm gonna cancel a lot of that. So there's actually a lot of, this drive itself actually has a lot of engagement. So But yeah, I think, you know, when there's a ton of traffic, I don't want to move around. I just want to, you know, stay in the lane and whatever. But, okay, so let's move over. It's moving over. All right, so we're getting off the highway now. Let's see. Okay. Okay, it needs to. All right, it's starting to slow down. That's good. Switching back from the navigate on autopilot to the FsD Beta. Getting over to the far right. It's good. The one good thing I really like about FsD Beta is, at least from a visualization perspective, I know which way it's going. Okay, so, well, that's weird. I literally was touching it. I know which way it's gonna go, right? Okay, so we're gonna be making a right here. It's yielding, okay. No one's there, so it's gonna go. All right, well, I'm pretty much here, so thanks for tuning in.